In this movie I want to show you how you'd go about creating the context for a site by using an existing AutoCAD drawing. So what I would do is I can switch to the 2D view of my project. I can go to the Vasari application menu and say import a CAD file, and then I can look for my AutoCAD drawings that I want to bring in. I need to make sure that I'm looking for a DWG file before they're going to show up on the list. The other formats that you saw were DXF, DGN, ACES-SAT and SketchUp, but it's DWG that I'm looking for. I can pick the file that I want to bring in. I'll be able to tell it, do I want to see it just in the site 2D view by checking that, or if I want to see it in the whole project, I can leave that unchecked. I can tell it whether I want to invert the colours so that the reverse of what they are in the AutoCAD drawing, or preserve them as they are, or turn them to black and white. I'm going to say turn it to black and white. For the layers in the AutoCAD drawing, I can say I want all of them, just those that are visible, or let me specify. I'll say let me specify. For the units, I'll just leave it as auto detect, even although the units in an AutoCAD drawing are maybe inches, are typically inches, and Revit is typically feet. It makes the conversion automatically. So what I'm going to do is place it at level 1 in my drawing, and I just need to say okay, bring it in. It's going to give me the list because I said I wanted to specify it. There's some information in here that I don't really want it to bring in, so I'm just going to uncheck the building interior lines. I'm going to leave the rest of it, click OK, and now I'm ready to work in my model. Now how I might use this would be, I'm going to switch to the 3D view. Right, I can see the information that's in here. Be aware that I can manage that information by looking at the import categories and turning on and off layers. This is a fairly simple model, so I don't actually have to do too much of that, but just to show you how it would work is I could do something like reduce the amount of information that's on my screen just by turning off layers. And then the way I might model this in my project is that I've got life-size dimensions of these buildings. So now when I go and say I want to create a mass model, I can use an option like this, pick lines, where I could come down and actually all I need to do is move over there and tab to select selected lines. It grabs them all. And then I'm going to say create me a form, and it creates the form. Right, so I could repeat that to create forms from here. I'm doing them very simple, but it's the process that I'm following, not creating this in detail. We'll do a detailed one later. Right now I'm going to say finish that mass. I could, depending on my context, right, I could do it building by building, or I could say, you know, that's the mass form that really represents the surrounding masses. So I could continue this process by picking other forms, just to show you, so that both of these forms are part of one mass object.